Know this, you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog, so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just the once.
It's week 14 of the 2023 season, and we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Bills and the Patriots, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
It is clear, but it is cold here today as EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in at the bottom of the NFL power rankings, and we understand why. They're 0-12.
And even beyond the power rankings, offense isn't playing very well. Defense is giving up a lot of points. That equals 0-12.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out. Of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. At the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Allen off the bootleg. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move all around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 33. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass. So that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And dropping it off underneath, here's Perine. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head and making a decision, and you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, Trey, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. To the air, Allen. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Sheldon Richardson able to run him down for a loss of a yard. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Bruce Irvin, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw here on first down. For Marshall, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second and 4. They're complete. This is Albert Wilson. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 39. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They'll look to throw again. They'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Back to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. The 40. Past the 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
But Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. Hits his running back, Pirine. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Second and 1. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The kick by Parkey is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for a quarter. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result. And that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead, they continue to make mistakes.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Bass on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Second and 6. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A toss play. Here's Pirine. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
A third down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They're going to look to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bills have recovered. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, and pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Following the fumble recovery, Allen. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Allen now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. Throwing again on second down. Allen finding a safety valve here. That's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen going to throw. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
And good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit.
This one from 46 yards out.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills will add on to their lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
So the Patriots now down on the scoreboard. Just over a minute 40 to play. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw.
Finding Rudolph.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Wilson's got it complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll look to throw here. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Parkey adds the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a New England touchdown. So with a second to play, they essentially need a recovery and a run back. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, this was a good one. Excitement all the way to the end. You had the points, and then they were hoping for the miracle there on the onside kick. Couldn't get it recovered, and that was your ball game.
And I'm of the opinion that anytime you actually do recover an onside kick, it almost is a miracle. It takes so many things going right to make it happen. It didn't in this case, and they walk off a victor.
So for the Bills, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, you start to wonder if it's going to happen this year. The skid has hit 13 in a row on the season. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.